It's a bit odd also this with my dad, because he is very sensitive whenever people say things to me or to my daughters. It's absolutely forbidden to say anything of that kind to us, but he can say pretty much anything. And one thing he is reacting to is when somebody mention me being pregnant, because he thinks it's rude to say that, because now my belly is actually smaller, even though I'm 6 months pregnant. My belly is smaller than it was before I started to lose weight. And to him, it's rude to ask if I'm pregnant, because he thinks, maybe if you're wrong about it and I wasn't pregnant, it would be a disaster. And I can agree about that, but on the other hand, you can clearly tell that it's a baby belly I'm having now. She is very high up in my belly, and I think it's hard to show you. I could give it a little bit of a try, and this was not a good view of it, not good at all. But and this is very bad shirt for it because now everything looks the same size all over, and it looks like I'm much bigger than I actually am. But if you look from the side, you can tell that this is baby belly, right? It's not a question about anything else, because it's really pointy. It stands out, and it's really, this typical size, typical shape. And if you look at it from the front, and now you can see it because because of the really bad web camera and because of this shirt. But I'm having my normal size here over the hips. I still have the waist. As I told you before, I have pretty big boobs. But this shape here, you can see it goes out and it's very pointy. It's really typical a baby belly. So, well, I think it's okay if people ask. They has to ask in order to know. And I think it's okay that we do that, because as I said before, I'm not that big overall. So if you have seen me the last years, or you never met me before, I think you can tell if I have a shirt that shows a little bit more fitted shirt than this one, because this is really big, and well, this is one I had for at-home use. But well, I think it's okay to ask. Why not? I had gotten that question before when I was just fat, and often from younger children, and you can see the parents are embarrassed about it, because of course we wonder too, but we don't really want to say anything. And I always said, like, okay, no, I'm not having a baby, I'm just fat. And children always says, okay, and that's it. And I think you have to accept your body the way it is, no matter if you are big or small or whatever. Of course you can try to change your body, like losing weight or working out or gaining weight if you need that, but it really doesn't matter in the end. And the most important is that you accept yourself and that you like yourself and so on. And I think that's also was then I started to like myself better, that I started to lose weight. I think you almost has to do that before you can really change in the way you want to change, if you want to change. Well, yeah.